Welcome everyone. Okay, I'm looking like I'm looking down, so I don't have that crazy in the camera eye contact thing, do I? That, the thing they always try and avoid on films and shit, like telling the person who's acting to look 5 miles to the left when the camera's, right up in their face and shit. Angles. Acting shit. Anyway, so welcome to, I don't know, outside the box, thinking outside the box, the karaoke politician. No, troglodytes. Welcome to the troglodytes. See, the troglodytes, it's a new thing. It's like a combination of old things, as most things are that come out into the huge, bigger society that we are. Troglodytes, it's about getting back to basic values of life and what the meaning of life is. That kind of shit. Not the movie. I know you lot just watch movies and shit, but not the movie. What the real meaning of life is. That big question in the space and sky that some people ask when they get stoned and high and they don't know what the answer is. Then they end up going winding down in the tears. Then they go and get breasts and shit, and they don't know how to cope with all the daily shit, and they be losing all their shit and shit, and then they be on the streets and shit, and they be rolling around and shit, and they be walking and shit, and people be shitting on them like shit and treating them like shit and then shooting them and shit. That be the shit. That be the real shit. That be the Anderson Cooper Super Trooper keeping it real reality check. Ain't on no ridiculous list. Because it's too ridiculous that it exists in that way. So this is the deal. You're going to get a little squeal and a squeal. You're going to get some words and some maybe funny things every now and again. You're going to get some tips and tops, some hip, some hop. Maybe some even music ideas. A little me singing and talking and winging and tinging and jamming and whamming and, that kind of shit. Because this planet that we live on, we the people, universal whatever beings and shit on some rock that's going through space. So it's like spaceship, Starship Enterprise, but we have the biosphere and all of that, and we don't need the metal and the big windows on our spaceship. It's just called Earth, and we just happen to have this beautiful view of trees and the sky and all sorts of shit. But there's too much fucked up shit out there. You people be fucking shit up. And you know what? I'm pissed. Never mind fucking God. Let me not do the eyes. I am pissed. Because va fan cool. Va 25 vafangools. 25 vafangule. What the fuck are you people doing? Messing up this planet. Why are you all fighting each other? Why aren't you helping each other? Why can it take 5 seconds for America and the United Kingdom to, send ships out to Iran because, Iran hit a drone because, Donald Trump fucks up the Iran nuclear treaty. So let's go send a ship to, fuck up Iran. But what about the Bahamians, the people from the Bahamas who have just suffered a major hurricane? Where's international rescue? What happened to Thunderbirds? You have the technology, you have every single form of communication possible, satellite, and God knows what else that we don't know about, all the drones and shit. You telling me you can't organize some big ass helicopter carrying army ships with equipment, with food, water, all the supplies? You could build bridges, houses, and God knows what with all the friggin' people who can do things to help in this world. And what goes on? Yeah, same old shit. All the rich people just, go survive, and 5 of them, like Lenny Kravitz. Lenny Henry did Red Nose Days, Lenny Kravitz, and, Michael Jordan. They're helping. People help. The locals help. The locals feel the government isn't helping. The international people help. I mean, what do we have to do to get the governments to actually coordinate? I thought the UN was for this kind of shit. United Nations, NATO. Where's the rescue sense in this? Where's the send the SAS in to go and rescue these people? Where are the films on the news of international crews of dog sniffing? Let's go find if there are any poor dead people hidden under the rocks. Where are those? I saw more of those kind of reports on the news way back in the 90s than I've seen in the Bahamas. And that's just the Bahamas. That's not even Puerto Rico and I did the best thing ever to destroy that country Donald Trump shit trip and let me throw reams of rolls of paper at starving, traumatized human beings who are trying to survive after a giant hurricane. Yeah. He claimed they were paid $90 billion, which ended up being like $1 billion or something crazy. I mean, if he's going to use extremes, I may as well go the other way, right? It's just too crazy. Anyway, so, I don't know. It's a shitty world. It's so beautiful in so many ways. I meet so many beautiful people, and thank God for them. But you people, a lot of you need to watch The Matrix and wake up. You just are, wake up. Smell the coffee. I mean, the real coffee, not the Nescafe, Nesquik shit. That's like the worst kind of coffee you could ever get. And it's from some poor farmers in Vietnam. Just go to Africa and go buy some coffee beans from a coffee producer. Take the trip, enjoy it, educate yourself. Anyway, it's Friday, so I guess technically I should just say something positive. Why? What out there? Why? What the fuck for, man? I mean, all this fucking shit that's going on, shit, it's just shit. I don't know, it's too much shit. But then, I don't know. It's Friday, so let me just varfungula it out. And there's a Danish word called alsa. It's also in English, but when you say in Danish, it's just Nørrebronsk, Nørrebro language, Nørrebronsk. So, Devil's more Østerbro. Devil, Elsa is the extra bit. So, Fanama for Satan. Jeg håber at næste gang jeg kommer her på denne her YouTube, at jeg kan komme med nogle bedre nyheder for dig. Nogle angående at Donald Trump er blevet totalt impeached, or ikke bare inquiry, or I don't know, that the sky is just beautifully purple because the sun is setting, something like that. Or that, life ain't so bad and we didn't die this week. Something like that. But anyway, I'm signing off for today. Nanooo, Mork, not calling Orson anymore because this is Orson calling Mork. Nanooo. Educate yourself.